What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Daniel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how to improve your power clean / full clean. I'm going to make some disclaimers. This video is only for people that take this lift seriously. I've been training it for 4 years now. So here's some things that you want to have before you take this video seriously. You want to have a structured program with power clean in it. You also want to record all your lifts, or most of them. You also have to have some type of love for the craft of Olympic weightlifting / power clean. And something else I want to tell you, a very key part to getting better is just watching Olympic weightlifting. Watching competitions, that's a key part of getting better. Alright, so we're going to start it off with accessory movements to getting you better. Movements that you might not know about or have not discovered. Things that can really push you over a plateau. We're going to talk about weightlifting shoes. I do advise you get weightlifting shoes. They help with your stability. They help with having a good platform to stand on. Another thing, warming up. Good warm up is going to help you lift way more weight. Talking about getting all the right muscles warmed up and stretched. That leads me into my next point. The most important point that most coaches in YouTube videos won't tell you. Flexibility is key to when it comes to Olympic weightlifting. You have to train your bottom position in the squat. You have to become very flexible. You also have to do a lot of empty barbell work when you first start off. You have to drill the right technique with an empty barbell. Alright, now we're going to get into the good stuff. How to improve your actual clean. Alright, so I'm breaking this down into the first pull / starting position, the second pull / drop, and standing up with the weight. Alright, so first pull. The easiest way to improve your first pull is to do clean pulls, aka double overhand deadlifts, but with a more Olympic weightlifting style version. Back extensions, that's going to help strengthen your lower back so you're able to keep these positions with this heavy ass weight, because the starting position that you need is going to be very demanding on your lower back and your leg strength. You're going to have to experiment a lot with your starting position, your hand width, the height of your butt, your chest position. And my advice to y'all is to slow it down and to focus on keeping a good position instead of moving the weight as fast as you can. Okay, that's going to help you with your starting position and the first pull. Just to clarify, the first pull is from the ground up to the point where you reach your knees. This is a very crucial part of the clean, because if your first pull is good, it puts you in a very powerful position for your second pull. Now, we're going to get into the second pull. Arguably, the most important pull when it comes to weightlifting. What you need to know about the second pull is that it is when the bar is above your knee and to the point where you catch it and drop into a squat. So we're going to cover the second pull and then drop in the same segment, because in reality, they happen at damn near the same time. Okay, you can't really tell the difference. If you look at this video right here, as soon as it goes above my knee, I'm catching it. It's one fluid motion. Look at this video. As soon as the weight goes above my knee, I'm catching it. Alright, so must exercises you're going to need to strengthen your second pull and drop are going to be hang cleans. Hang cleans, hang cleans, hang cleans. Hang cleans are cleans that start above the knee at a standing position, and you just drive the weight straight up. Okay. Becoming faster in your athleticism will improve the speed of your drop. Other things that can improve the speed of your drop would be just lifting heavier weights. The more often you lift heavier weights, you're going to get used to dropping under the weight very quickly. You have to experiment with heavier weights, but you have to be very, very careful. Because I've hurt myself. I've hurt my wrist before. Experiment with heavier weights. Catch them in bad positions. So be very careful. And another thing. Flexibility, flexibility, flexibility. The second pull is 85% flexibility. If you're not flexible enough to get in that bottom position with all that weight, you're not going to be able to stand up. You're not going to make the lift. If you're not flexible enough to get in that position with your elbows up, you're not going to make the clean. So flexibility is extremely important. Now we're going to talk a little bit about the technique of the second pull. If you watch this video right here, you're going to notice a couple things. Okay. First thing you're going to notice, I dropped under the weight. And the reason I was able to drop directly under the weight was because I kept the weight close to my body. Keeping the weight close to your body is extremely important. The second the weight starts to move out in front of you or too far backwards, you're going to deal with some problems. If the weight is too far back, you're going to end up falling backwards on some of your cleans. If the weight is too far forward, you're either going to mess your wrist up because you're going to try to catch it with your hands, or you're going to miss the lift entirely. So keep that bar close. Look at this. Elbows have to be up. Elbows up and keep that bar close. Okay. That is the second pull and the drop. Now we're going to go into the last and arguably easiest and most important part of the clean. That is standing up with the weight. As the weights are lighter, this will not be a problem. But as you start to get stronger and your squats become deeper and deeper, you will have problems standing up if you do not train your front and back squat enough. Look at this video right here. My front squat was not there that day, and I couldn't stand up with this front squat. It is very, very crucial that any clean or power clean that you do, you're able to front squat it. I would say you should be able to front squat at least 10 to 20 pounds over your best power clean or full clean. I say this because when you're standing up with the weight, you're having to deal with inertia. You're having to stop the weight going at a very, very fast speed, dropping straight to the ground. You're having to stop the weight, counteract it, and push it back up. On top of that, you're having to deal with the weight at the bottom position, the lowest of the low. Look, my ass is straight on the ground, and I'm having to come all the way up. First, I had to stop the weight and then come all the way up from the lowest position imaginable. That's why your squat has to be strong. Now we're going to talk about rack sweeps. This is very important if you want to get your front rack very strong. Your front rack is when the weight is resting on basically the part in front of your neck behind your shoulders. That position is very important because it's going to help you maintain good position throughout the whole clean. Because once your upper back becomes stronger, the first pull becomes tighter. Your second pull becomes easier because you're able to sit in the bottom of a squat with your max front squat and not fall, because you have to develop the strength in your upper back, your abs, and your body. Next thing we're going to talk about is body positioning. This clean right here is going to give you a good demonstration of what body position shouldn't be, but I'm going to demonstrate what it should be. Okay. This video is not it. But in body position, the key is to make sure your back stays straight and flat. As the weight gets heavier, you're going to want to round your back. But you're going to deal with some problems the more you round your back. Because the more you round your back, you have a risk of dropping the weight forward while you're standing up. This video is going to be a great demonstration of what poor body position standing up looks like. It's not that bad, but my back should remain straight up. I shouldn't be leaning forward because I have a chance of dropping the weight. Like you just saw in that video. You want to make sure you have good body position, a straight back, and you have a strong front squat when you're standing up. Hope this video helped improve y'all clean. I love y'all. Peace.